So long story short, I have really been struggling with my mental health. I recently spent some time in a mental health hospital and I wanted to share my journey with you guys in hope that maybe it'll help one or two of you who are also struggling at the moment, because I feel ya. And that's pretty much why you haven't really seen me much on this channel. That's pretty much why I haven't been uploading and I haven't been active. My mental health journey goes way back 7 or 8 years, but for the last several months or longer, probably longer, my depression has taken a toll for the worse and been pretty bad, to the point where I haven't really wanted to be here anymore. I haven't really wanted to get out of bed and like get on with the day, and it's kind of felt like there's no joy in my life. Like, even though I know that there is, and there's joy in life, there's a lot of joy in life, life is beautiful, it's as if I couldn't see it or feel it myself, and no matter what I did, I just couldn't. And I'm sure a lot of you guys who have depression or struggle with depression can relate to this. And at the same time, my anxiety was also ridiculously high, to the point where everything was making me anxious. I did have a glimmer of hope. I did remain hopeful because I knew that I needed to get help. And I think that can be a really important like first step, is actually reaching out for help. And like, I have got a psychologist, and she actually said this to me because I went into a session and basically fell apart and told her where I'd been at, and she was like, that actually sounds like you need to be in a facility, because it's not like, oh, I'm feeling a bit sad. It's like, wow, how can I get through the day without wanting to not be here? Wow, that sounds really depressing. So that's kind of what drove me to actually take the step to check myself into a hospital. And you guys will see in this video, I was super anxious. Like, I was not wanting to go at all, but what got me through actually going is the fact that I felt like I'd hit such a rock bottom that I felt like if I didn't go, how was it going to get any better? So sometimes you just have to trust the unknown, and I know it can be really scary, especially with anxiety, and it was very scary. As I was sitting in the waiting room, I was panicking. Like, I literally was bawling my eyes out and was so close, so close to completely walking out the door before I'd even walked into like my room. Push through that fear, because you never know what's on the other side, and in hindsight, little spoiler alert, you'll see the whole journey, but I'm feeling a lot better. Give you a little glimmer of hope so this video isn't too depressing. I also cannot find one of my memory cards where I had a few clips like pre-hospital, basically talking, like going through the process of like calling them and like admitting myself, and that was super scary, but I cannot find that memory card anywhere. So that part's gonna be missing, but I just thought I'd let you guys know that obviously it was a whole process of getting myself into a hospital, and I had to wait a few weeks and make phone calls and fill out paperwork and all this sort of stuff, which I had on that memory card. I don't have now. So sorry, not sorry. I really hope that you guys will be able to gain something from this video, and I know it's going to be a long one, but bear with me. Obviously mental health is a journey, and this video is going to be a journey, but just know that if you are struggling right now, you're not alone, even though it may feel like that, and it will get better. And I hope that it can help or inspire some of you guys to reach out for help or to make a change in your life. And I'm really sorry that I haven't been present on my channel. I haven't been posting. I haven't been the best YouTuber. I have not been active, and I haven't been able to give you guys what you'd like to see. But I hope after this video that kind of makes a bit more sense. I just haven't been there mentally. I haven't been present, so it was really hard to be present on this channel for all of you guys. But I hope this video explains a lot, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. And if you're not, it's okay. Tomorrow's a new day, and we'll get through this journey together. That's about all I wanted to say. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I feel kind of weird saying enjoy the video, because it's not going to be like an entertaining, enjoyable, fun video, but maybe it can shed some light on what mental health is like and the ups and downs of it, because it is a journey. Sending all my love and positive vibes your way, and let's get on to the video. I love you. Don't ever forget that you are not alone. And before I get into it, I just wanted to say a huge thank you to every single one of you who has stuck around and been patient with me. And a lot of you have left, although the ones that have left will not be watching this video, but a lot of people have left, and that's okay. I get it. You probably thought, who is this girl? She's not even posting. Is she even a YouTuber anymore? I am. I'm still here. As I said before, I've just been really struggling with my mental health. So if you're still here, I appreciate you. You're obviously one hell of a patient person, and thank you for sticking with me on my journey. This channel is not over. I haven't left. I haven't abandoned this channel. I really do hope to find that love and passion for YouTube that I once felt. Over the last little while, I've lost my passion for life, and YouTube has been one of those things that I've also lost my passion for, but I want to get that back because it once made me so happy, and you guys have made me so happy. Seek the help you need if you feel like you need it. Never be scared to reach out for help, or to make yourself vulnerable, or to put your pride aside and be like, you know what, I'm struggling, I need some help right now, because that can often be really, really hard, and one of the first steps, but a very necessary one. And speaking from experience, I am so glad that I checked myself into a hospital for a month, because I'm not saying my mental health is cured, because it is definitely not like that. It is a journey. Only now in hindsight have I realized how much I actually needed to be in that facility. And enough of me rambling, let's get on to the video, because it's probably going to be long enough. So hope you enjoy it. This is my mental health journey as of recently. So I think I packed a little bit too much. We're about to transport this into here. Oh, and that's not all. We've got more things. Many of toiletries, heat pack, hot water bottle, journal, colouring in, because your girl loves a bit of art, camera for this video, sunglasses, reading glasses, wallet. Oh my gosh, okay. Wow, I am a unicorn. Let's do this. So today is the day. Why? I don't even know why I'm like crying. This is hot. I'm just feeling really anxious and really like sad to be taken away. Like this is like from my comforts and my family. Like it sounds so weird. And I know I'm not far away and I can have visitors and stuff, but I just, oh, why am I crying? Good thing for me, this is not the first time I've cried on this channel. So if you're an OG subscriber, you would have seen me cry before probably. We got to keep it real here. Sometimes I can't even explain anxiety or like sadness, like the sadness that I'm feeling. I can't even think straight. I just went to go grab my towel like from my bathroom, and like then I thought in my head, I was like, this is the last time I'm gonna use my pink towel. And I don't know why that made me really sad about everything. This happened. I think I'm just scared and anxious. I don't know. And because I've been feeling depressed, like I just want to be with, this sounds so silly, but like my family. Not silly, but especially my mum. And like she's, I feel like my best friend and like the person that really gets me. Like kind of just understands me, and I feel like I'm going somewhere and I'm not going to know anyone, and it's just like no one there really understands me. I know like my point is to obviously work with my psychiatrist that I'm going to be assigned, and I don't even know who that's going to be, and that's making me anxious because I feel like I don't know what to expect. I can't prepare for it, and I'm like, what if we don't vibe? What if they're I don't know. As you can see, my mind is just on that anxious spiral where it's just like thinking of everything and anything to be anxious about. I've just got to keep telling myself like you need this, like this is the right thing to do, like you're prioritizing your mental health. But it's not going to be easy, and I just feel like there's so much apprehension. Like I feel like now that it's like the day of and I'm packed and everything, and like I just feel so scared. Editing this, I've realized that you guys have never like seen me anxious on my channel, like not like properly anxious. I've talked about anxiety and mental health, but I've never actually exhibited that to this extent on my channel. So this is kind of new for me, and this is also kind of scary because as I'm editing this, I'm like, it almost feels like it was so long ago, even though it wasn't that long ago. It shows me that I've come a long way, but I'm also like, it's really sad. And I kind of forgot how I was feeling before going into the hospital because I had such a positive experience. This is Amy like in her anxious state, and as you guys can see, my mind is literally anxious about everything and anything, like it's jumping. This is what anxiety looks like for me, and maybe for a lot of you guys as well, and it's not fun, but I am proud that I pushed through it because you never know what's on the other side, and if you stop yourself from actually pushing through it, then you never know, and it kind of reinforces your anxiety. And that's what I've learned through this process and through certain things I have pushed through. But yeah, this is Anxious Ames in her prime. As I'm editing these clips, I'm like, whoa, like it's kind of like powerful in a way to see anxious you on a screen. Like I don't know, when like not subjectively, like more objectively, and wow, it's a lot. So I'm sorry if this video is super depressing. If you watch all of it, it's not all me crying. I'm pretty sure that's the most I've cried in the video. It's not all like one depressing story. I am feeling a lot better. Little sneak preview, I'm feeling a lot better after my hospital stay. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. And on that note, I'm gonna let you guys get back to the video, but I hope you're having a wonderful day. Give the video a thumbs up if you're enjoying it. That sounds really weird because I don't know how much you'll be enjoying this video because it's not like uplifting, happy, positive vibes, but it's real. I'm gonna go, but enjoy. I told you this would be a real video, but I didn't think I'd be crying this early. I'm also really scared of like physically being sick because I don't know, with my tummy stuff I have like thrown up a lot over the last year or two, but going off my medication I know there's going to be withdrawal effects because if I forget to take my medication for a day I feel like not myself and I feel weird and physically sick and like mentally not right, like just a bit off and like in a daze. And I feel like I've been on medications for 6 years and I'm getting off all of those and I'm just scared because I don't know what my body and my mind's gonna do, and I'm just, obviously you guys can see I'm like feeling quite panicky about everything, but this will be beneficial. I have to just keep telling myself that because this is when growth happens, is when you're pushing yourself out of your comfort zone. And I know that once I'm settled, like I'll be okay. I am adaptable, but it's this initial anxiety that I have to overcome, and it's so painful. Like I literally, there's nothing more than I want than to just unpack my bags and not go today. But like I feel like that's not an option. Like I can't just keep running, so I need to go. And I'm gonna go have a shower and fuck, I'm gonna go looking like this. Oh my god, look at that swole. Look how swole she is. Although I feel like it's a mental health facility slash rehab place, so I feel like they're used to seeing people cry. I'm the worst at goodbyes, and like I can't even think about saying goodbye to my parents and then walking out the door, like, and then I'm just go into this facility and like I don't know anyone. Oh my god, why have I become such an anxious mess where everything, like any new situation is so scary. I never used to be like this. Like I feel like my anxiety has gotten so much worse, so maybe like it's coming up because I need this. Like maybe this is my body's way of being like, dude, you're anxious as fuck, like you need to do something about it, and you are doing something about it, but it's just fucking scary. I'm gonna go have a shower, but I just thought I would check in and say today is the day, and I am feeling not the best. And I'm due for my period. I'm like literally gonna get my time of the month today or tomorrow, so great timing. Yes, we love all the emotions right now. They're all happening, but gotta keep it real. Okay, I'm gonna go and have a shower and pick myself up. Try to anyway. But I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and if there's anything that you're struggling to confront or face right now, just know you're not alone and we'll do this together. And hopefully by the end of this video, I'll be like, oh my gosh, why was I so scared and everything? I feel so much better and like I understand myself better or something, you know? Like let's hope by the end of this video, this will all be worth it, and hopefully the few weeks goes quickly because I am already excited to see my family and it's not even, haven't even gone in yet, so okay. I love you all very, very much, and for those of you who are watching and going through a hard time, I feel ya, and we'll get through this together, I promise. Hang in there, that's what I'm going to be doing, and I will talk to you guys when I'm in there in my room. At least I get my own, I think I squirted my my tears onto the lens. Oops, hang on. I'm getting wet up in here. At least I get my own room. I'm pretty happy. Like I have been into a facility before a few years ago, and I had to share a room with 3 other people, and I had like a little corner with a curtain, and you know when you're feeling, you don't want to be in like a little curtain boxed off with 3 random people in the room. So at least I get my own room this time and my own bathroom, and don't have to like walk down a hall crying to go to the bathroom. So that'll be good. We got to stay positive. There's always positives. There are positives. I just have to focus on them and look for them as opposed to focusing on the negatives, which is what I'm doing right now. But when you're in that anxious mindset, it is so hard not to like focus on everything that there is to be anxious about. Wow, I semi kind of picked myself up on this camera. Oh my gosh, I just realized the time. It is, I gotta go in an hour and a half. Oh, I don't want to fall apart again. Just as I said, I was picking myself up, hey? Constantly surprising myself here. I will talk to you guys soon. Love you lots. See you in rehab. So I made it to the hospital. I'm gonna have to talk pretty quietly because you can hear a lot in here. As you guys can see, there's a lot going on out there. I'm gonna give you guys a little room tour. I know this is not gonna be like travel vlog, exciting room tour, hospital room tour. It will be. I'm currently in the process of setting up my little room and making like kind of unpacking and like getting everything organized. Slightly rainy, but also a very nice evening. So I'm gonna give you a little tour. I haven't got quite comfortable and settled yet because I only got here like 2 hours ago. Pardon me. So you walk in, you got all my stuff that I'm gonna unpack. Gotta have some snacks. Desk area, TV, etc. Window. Bed where all the magic happens. Cupboard. And the lovely bathroom. Hello. So as you guys can see, I'm in the middle of unpacking. I'm also watching the OC. But yeah, I made it. I made it past the anxiety, which I genuinely thought was going to stop me from going, because you guys saw how emotional I was in the last clip. But we made it. And I'm surprised they didn't take away like my phone or my laptop, because I feel like I thought they would. So I'm really happy that they haven't, because I can still have my little comforts. Yay! I'm gonna get on with unpacking and I will talk to you guys soon. Peace out, girls, girl. So I'm currently editing this video now, as you guys can see. I was gonna like type in, like fill in the blanks by like typing in, like inserting a text. I realized that there are a few like gaps in my filming. So I thought I would just like jump in here and fill in the gaps. I know it's gonna make this video longer, but I feel like it'll kind of give you guys more, there's a word I need to use here, but I can't think of it right now. Context. I think it'll give this video like more context. I was gonna insert like a title to like explain what happened before this next clip, but I thought I'd just jump in and explain quickly, so it kind of makes a bit of sense. So as you guys saw in the previous clip, I had just gotten to hospital. I was unpacking, kind of getting settled, and I seemed okay, and I was alright in that moment. I think my adrenaline was pumping, and so I was just like going through the motions and like getting unpacked and all that sort of stuff. As the day progressed and like evening kind of came round, I started feeling a lot more anxious again, and it kind of all hit me that it was going to be like my first night in this unfamiliar place, and I hadn't really met anyone at this point in time either, so I was just feeling kind of alone. I hope like I don't get in trouble for saying this. I'm not going to give too much away, but I requested to see a female psychiatrist because I just feel like more comfortable, and I feel like with a lot of males I can like go into my shell a little bit, like with professionals. And I found out when the nurse was like debriefing me about all the rules and everything that I got assigned a male psychiatrist. So that kind of also made me feel really uncomfortable and like panicky in a way, because I didn't expect that. And I did mention this to her, but there was like quite a lack of females. Like there was one female psychiatrist working there at the time, and with that many patients, like I guess I just got assigned who had availabilities. So that kind of threw me off a little bit, and it made me feel really anxious. But I told myself I'd go in with an open mind, like everything happens for a reason, and I just needed to keep my mind open and give this guy a chance. I feel like I'm talking about a relationship. Give him a chance. At this hospital, like your psychiatrist will see you the day you get there, and so I saw him that night, and obviously we talked about my history and like brought heaps of stuff up, and then that made me feel like, in turn, made me feel more anxious. That was during dinner time, so I didn't get to go downstairs and have my dinner with people, so they brought my dinner to my room, and I literally walked back into my room after my appointment, and I smelt the food, and I just felt so sick, and I just ran to the bathroom and was really, really sick. So the next clip of me eating a bread roll, this is why I needed to explain it. So you're like, okay, she was just like giving me a room tour, and now she's just sitting eating a bread roll looking like this is why. So I literally, the first night, I just sat at my desk. This sounds so sad. I sat at my desk and like I couldn't eat the meal, so I was just like nibbling on a bread roll and like throwing up. So that's why I look sweaty, and like my makeup is like running down my face. You know when you're like bawling your eyes out, like it's just coming out of every orifice. That was me. And I kind of was like that the first couple of days. I was just like trying to get settled, but like I had this really bad nausea because my anxiety was so high. So that explains the next clip you're gonna see. Soz not soz about the face. Your girl was not well. But yeah, I hope that gives this next clip a little bit of context. If I feel like there's anything missing, I'm gonna fill you guys in, because I want it to be like a thorough video. But I'm gonna get back to editing this. Enjoy my lovely face you're about to see. Sick Ames in her prime. Dinner is served. I'm currently feeling really sick. I just may or may not have vomited, so I'm eating plain bread. I don't think I can eat rich food while I feel sick. I think this is about all my stomach can handle right now. Good morning. Welcome to my crib. Won't come in. So I'm going to talk very quietly because the walls here are paper thin. But I have officially been here 3.5 weeks. I know I've been really at vlogging. I've been so busy that I have not even thought of picking up my camera, which makes me sound like a pretty bad YouTuber. But I've been doing 4.5 hours of therapy a day and eating way too much food. So I know I haven't vlogged too much in here, but when I'm home, I go home next week, so it'll be 4.5 weeks in hospital. I'm gonna have a big chat about everything that I feel like I've gained and what it's been like being here. I'm pretty sure the last video you guys saw, I was super anxious and crying, or like the last part of this video. Also, I have a boo-boo and he has a sad face on him. And it's so weird because I don't really know what I had to be nervous about. I feel a lot more at home here than I do in my everyday life. I also feel like a lot more supported, and I've met some pretty freaking phenomenal people who just get mental health. They just get it because they're going through it too. So to be honest, I actually don't really want to leave. Lesson learned. Things are always going to be more anxiety provoking before you do them. As you guys could see earlier in this video, I did not want to come here, but I felt like I had to come here because my mental health was really bad. But now I'm here and I don't want to go home. Like, it's kind of proven to myself that I'm more adaptable and can get more comfortable than I thought I could in a new environment. I also did 2 paintings. I did some flow art where you have art therapy every day. I had too much fun, and I decorated my room because when I got here the room was like very sterile and not very colourful, so I decided to decorate it and put some art on the walls. A little tour. So weird, since I've been here my depression and anxiety have really lifted, which kind of makes sense because it's like a supportive environment and we're doing so much therapy. But I'm kind of scared to go home because I really don't want to go back to waking up and not really wanting to be here anymore and being too scared to like socialize because my anxiety would just be like, whew. On that note, I'm going to show you my art. Also, one of the girls did my hair, so I'm going to take it out today though because it's been a week. She's looking a little greasy. This is my art. Welcome to my exhibition. I hope you enjoy. There we go. One of the patients made me that, and then another one of the patients made me that, and one of the patients made me that, and that one, so I can't take credit. But I did colour this in, and I made a fan yesterday. And then I also made these little wall hangings, and a little dream catcher. My room is really messy, and I have all my snacks. When I can actually talk more loudly about my experience, I will. But I have been on one of my medications for 6 years, and I've never really learned how to sleep. Since I literally came out of the womb, I've kind of struggled with sleep, and so I've always kind of relied on like medication to help me sleep. And one of my goals coming in here was to get off that medication and learn how to sleep, and I've been reducing the dose gradually because it's much safer to do it that way, and I'm now falling asleep without it, which is crazy. I genuinely convinced myself that I could not sleep without sedative medication, so I'm quite proud of myself. Progress is being made. And I also kind of, because I'm going to do ayahuasca in February in Costa Rica, I have to be off all my medication anyway, so the next one is to get off my antidepressant. Starting to cut that down tonight. We're getting real deep about prescription medication here, but it's a huge part of my recovery, so I'm going to try get off that, and then I will finally be medication free. And I have been on medication for my mental health for like 7 years. I've never really talked about this openly on my channel. I've kind of shied away from it, but I guess it's good to be open and talk about it, and this video is going to be raw. I hope by the end of my stay I'll be medication free, and hopefully my depression and anxiety don't go but I guess we shall see. On that note, I'm going to go have a shower, but I just thought I'd check in and say hello. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I'm starting to feel like myself again because I've been in such a bad depressive state for, I want to say, the last like 1.5 years. I've suffered with depression for about 10 years, but the last 1.5 years have been really, really difficult for me, and have been particularly bad with my depression and anxiety. And for the first time, I actually feel human again, and it's really nice. And I feel like I had to come here. Like, you just have to trust the process, and I'm really glad I did, and I didn't let my fear stop me, because I literally, when I got here, I was crying and I nearly walked out the door because I was that anxious. I'm really glad I didn't. Push yourself. You're capable of a lot more than you think you are. Believe me, I should know. And it's really easy for anxiety to get the better of you and inhibit you and stop you from doing things. If you can push through it, that's where the growth occurs. And I feel like it's actually happening, and it's really exciting not to wake up every morning and not want to wake up, or not want to be here, and actually wake up and want to see the day. Good times, great classic hits. I'm gonna go, but wow, I've been talking to this camera for 8 minutes, so you're probably a bit over seeing my face. Lesson learned, do not look up your medical symptoms, because last night I convinced myself I had leukemia or meningococcal. I am seeing the doctor today though, just to make sure it's not that. Anyway, I'm not gonna get into it, but I basically had like bruises, like all these unexplained bruises and rashes, and I've been like sweating, and I looked up my symptoms and basically said I had leukemia. So don't look up your symptoms, because 9 times out of 10 it's probably going to tell you you have a brain tumor or leukemia or some hectic illness that's probably not the case. So I didn't sleep very well because So I was lying in bed being like, oh my gosh, don't look up your symptoms, especially not on WebMD. I do love that tool, but it can also be really dangerous and anxiety provoking. On that note, I'm gonna have a shower. Hope you're having a good day, and I will see you, I don't know when I'll next see you, but I'll see you in the next clip. I love you very much. Thank you for watching this video thus far. Hope you're kind of enjoying it. It's all a journey. It is all a journey. I'll talk to you guys soon. Hope you're having a great one, and I will check in with you guys later. Bye. Good morning. So today is my second last day here. I leave tomorrow, which I'm actually really sad about. I have to talk quietly because the walls are paper thin. I'm leaving tomorrow and I feel really weird about it. Like my anxiety's like, whew. I guess you do become kind of institutionalized in a sense that you get really comfortable in this little bubble, and then you go out and it's like the real world and your triggers are there, and I'm just really scared of going back to where I was because I was not in a good place, and here I've been in a much better place, so we shall see. But tomorrow is the day. I'm gonna spend the day doing some art therapy and packing up my really messy room because I have to be out of here by 10 tomorrow. I feel like I'm at a hotel. But yeah, I'm really sad as well because I've met some really beautiful people and have felt the most supported I've ever felt in like a really long time / my life. So tomorrow's gonna be a sad day, and tomorrow I'm out of here. I'm gonna film a lot more at home and talk about like different therapy sessions and different things that I feel like I got out of it, because we do 4.5 hours of therapy a day, so it's quite full on, and I haven't had that much time to vlog or have been really in the mood to like pick up my camera. I kind of forgot because I've been so busy with people the whole time. But when I get home, I'm going to have a proper chat about everything and my time here. Also, this green wristband. I did an inflatable obstacle course the other day with a few of the other patients, and it was so much fun. I'll put a few little clips in here so you guys can see. One of the things we learn here is getting in touch with your like inner child, and I feel like I really did that day. So enjoy. Ready? And I'm gonna go get a cup of tea. Oh, I went to the gym yesterday and did some boxing and kickboxing. It was fun, and I will talk to you guys soon. Okay, bye. The decorations are coming down. So the day has come. I am leaving today. Obviously gonna vlog a lot more at home and talk properly because everyone can probably hear me. You become like a family in here, and like we're all so close, and now I'm like, I hate goodbyes, and it's gonna be a long day of goodbyes. But I'm very keen to explain to you guys like my experience and what my goals were coming in here and like how I went about achieving them. I don't know if you're interested, but I thought it would be a fun little debrief. I also haven't vlogged as much in here as I thought I would, so I'm sorry if this video is not how you imagined, or it's not how I imagined. I literally thought I'd be vlogging little bits every day. Hasn't happened, but that's okay. This video won't be as long, hopefully, so I'm not going to take up too much of your time. It's time to take all the artwork down. I made a little fan when I was here. I would highly recommend art therapy if you're going through it and you're stuck in your head. Get creative, or try to get creative and get in that state of flow. It'll just take you out of your mind for a little while. So I made this. You're probably really bored of me taking art off my wall, so I'm gonna continue doing that off camera, but I will see you guys in a little while. Maybe when I'm home, maybe when I'm not. I do not know, but I will see you soon. Bye. Hello from my very bedroom where I film most of my videos. I am home. Your girl is back. Better than ever. Well, better than I have been for a very long time. I'm home. It was so wonderful sleeping in my own bed. Oh my gosh. I forgot how comfortable my bed was. I guess you like forget how good your own bed is, or like your own little comforts are, until you're home, and then you're like, oh, I've missed you. We're gonna do the good old snippy snip of the hospital wristband. You can't see any of my details on it anymore because, well, she's quite worn out. So, she's coming right off. It's really nice to be home with the family. I bawled my eyes out when I left. Like, I was all strong, saying goodbye to everyone, and then as soon as I got in the car, I just lost it. I am about to go back to the hospital though, not for another admission, but to go visit a few of my friends. It was one of their birthdays yesterday, and I thought it'd be nice to have a little picnic on the front lawn. Oh my god, get ready with me. Yes. Oh, I've got to show you some really cute stuff. When I got home, like, my mum is my little angel. She also got me a couple little things. My camera is flashing, so it's about to die, but I'll quickly show you while I have time. She got me these little flowers, and then see up there's like a little welcome home sign, which was really, really cute. And then she got me a new little plant. This is my new little plant friend. Leave suggestions for names down below because I haven't given him or her a name yet. It's pretty cute, pretty cute. It is a green supreme plant. Apparently they're pretty low maintenance and I'm not a very good plant mum, so like I kill things kind of easily, not on purpose. So hopefully he or she doesn't die on me. That's my new little baby. It was so good seeing my animals. I'm gonna like sit down properly like once my camera's charged and talk a little bit about my experience in a mental hospital and what we did, what I learned. And I learned heaps of new skills, which I'm thinking of making videos on, like anxiety, distress tolerance skills that can bring your heart rate down when you're feeling really panicky. A whole bunch of fun stuff to talk about. So yeah, let me know down below if you guys are interested in some mental health sort of videos, because I know my mental health hasn't been the greatest, but I can relate. And also I've learned some new skills that I feel like could be kind of helpful for everyone watching this video if you suffer from mental health issues too. Join the fam. On that note, I am going to go. I am going to go to the hospital and visit my friends. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day and I will see you very soon. It's really nice to like actually like talk to a camera again. There was a really long time where, you know, when you're depressed you just lose your enjoyment for everything. That kind of happened with YouTube. So for those of you who have stuck around and been patient with me, I really appreciate you. You're a good egg. All of you are really good eggs. Mental health is a freaking journey, like I'm telling you that much. It's a journey, and I know I have not been the best YouTuber, but it's been a very bumpy ride. So I'm glad to be back. It's so nice to be filming again. Sorry if I'm a bit awkward or a bit like, hey, how you going? It's been a while, so bear with me. But I hope you're having a wonderful day and I will see you very soon. Yeah, I'm gonna go, but thanks for watching this little clip. Bye.